What if everything you've been told about self-love is missing the one thing that actually makes it possible? You've tried the affirmations, you've tried the self-care routines, you've tried convincing yourself that you're enough. But deep down, there's still a voice that whispers, "Is this really true? Am I really worthy of love?" Because here's the thing, self-love isn't just about trying to love yourself. It's about knowing you are already loved. And until you fully accept the love that has always been yours, self-love will always feel like something just out of reach. The core truth is this: you can only love to the extent that you know you're loved. But here's the problem. We chase love like it's something to be won. We think love comes from being successful enough, attractive enough, perfect enough, like we have to reach some invisible standard before we can finally feel worthy. We measure our worth by how people see us, how much approval we get, and how well we perform. But this kind of love is fragile. It shifts with people's opinions. It vanishes the moment we fall short. And the harder we chase it, the more exhausted we become. Real love, the kind that actually changes us, was never meant to be earned. It was always meant to be received. If love is meant to be received, why is it so hard to believe we are loved? For many of us, love has felt inconsistent, conditional, or even painful. We've been rejected by those who were supposed to love us. We've had people walk away. We've learned that love is something we have to work for, because the moment we stop proving ourselves, it disappears. So we build walls. We tell ourselves we don't need love, but deep down, we long for it. And the problem isn't that we need love. The problem is, we've never experienced the kind of love that never leaves. You don't struggle to love yourself because something is wrong with you. You struggle because the love you've experienced has never been whole. It just doesn't have the capacity to meet your expectations, and often ends in disappointment and hurt. Let's shift. Did you know that there is a love that doesn't fail? A love that doesn't break when you do? A love that isn't based on what you do, but simply on who you are. This is the kind of love Jesus Christ came to show us. Maybe you've heard his name before. Maybe you haven't. But Jesus Christ wasn't just a religious figure. He was a person who changed history. He is the visible expression of God's love for us. A teacher, a healer, a man who walked with the broken and saw the ones the world overlooked. And the message of his life? You are already loved. He didn't wait for people to be perfect. He didn't love them based on what they had to offer. He loved them because love is who he is. And here's where everything shifts. When you finally accept this love, not in theory, but deep in your soul, you stop striving. You stop searching. You start living in a love that was always meant to be yours. You are also created to express love, and this is why we crave it so much. God's love isn't just something to believe in, it's also something you can depend on. When life gets overwhelming, He is the one who holds you. When your heart is heavy, He is the one who comforts. When you feel lost, He is the one who leads you home. When you feel like you are not enough, He reminds you that you always were. You don't have to hold everything together. You don't have to earn this love. You simply have to receive it. Here's where it all connects. You can only love yourself when you know how deeply you are loved. And only when you love yourself the way He loves you can you fully love others. This is the love story that changes everything. It's what makes us whole. It's what connects us to Him, to ourselves, and to each other. Everything in life, our purpose, our relationships, our sense of worth, flows from this one truth: love starts with Him. So how do you actually start living in this love instead of just hearing about it? You stop trying to earn it. That's it. You stop chasing, proving, striving, and instead you receive what has already been given to you. Say to yourself, I don't have to prove I'm worthy of love. I already am. I don't have to prove I'm worthy of love. I already am. I don't have to chase acceptance. I am already accepted. I don't have to chase acceptance. I am already accepted. I don't have to hold everything together. I can depend on a love that never fails. I don't have to hold everything together. I can depend on a love that never fails. I choose to let go of the lies that tell me I'm not enough. I choose to let go of the lies that tell me I'm not enough. I choose to believe that I am already loved. I choose to believe that I am already loved. Keep taking deep breaths in and out slowly until you start to feel lighter and lighter. Start by forgiving everyone who could not give you the love you expected. Understand that they did not have it to begin with, and they too have been searching for it. Let go of the pain. Take more deep breaths in and out slowly, and begin to feel the weight of unforgiveness lift as you start feeling even lighter and lighter. Now, let rejection leave you. Let all self-judgment arguments be silenced. Be filled with love right now. Let that void be filled. Love yourself. The moment you stop chasing love is the moment you finally experience it. And when you know you are loved, fully, completely, unconditionally, you don't have to force self-love. You simply live in it. Stay in this moment for a while. Allow yourself to be completely free